I'm Dan Galusha and welcome to another edition of Shootin' Plink. Today we're going to be comparing two rifles, and it's one that I talked to you about some time back when we were shooting this one right here. This is the Umarex Cowboy Legend lever action, and it's an air gun, of course. It's an Umarex, and it shoots BBs. I've already got the cartridges loaded. I've got the CO2 cartridges loaded, but what are we going to compare it to? Well, I told you that too. We're going to compare it to a Henry of about the same length, in fact. Right here, it's a Henry Frontier. Almost looks alike, don't it? Lay them down and grab them in a hurry, you're just not going to be too sure, but you can see pretty doggone good comparison with them. So what are we going to fire? You're going to say, gee, you know, that 22, that's a mismatch. Well, what I've done is I've dropped to Super Colibri ammunition, and we're going to fire it at the 10-yard line, like what most air guns are, or 10 meters. And the Super Colibri is at 500 feet per second. This air gun is supposed to be 600 feet per second, but it's BBs. This has got a 20 grain bullet. That's the difference with it. But otherwise, you know, we're going to do just about the same. That's why I'm going to shoot this at the distance of this, not the distance that you'd probably be doing with the 22. And the ammo that we have in the air gun are these Umarex steel BBs. We've got 10 cans set up there, and we're going to shoot at those. We've got it loaded with 10 rounds, and we're going to shoot the 10 rounds first out of the air gun, see how it performs, and then we'll do it with this. So let's turn around and start doing some shooting. If you can see the cans up there, I grabbed the rifle. It's already got a round in it due to the fact that there was a little bit of a problem loading it. I don't really know why, but I'll get up here. You can see that 10-yard line's right in front of you there. So I'll get up here by there a little more because I want to make sure it's 10 meters, and we'll try picking off some of them cans. I'm not sure that one even fired. Yeah, it did. It didn't sound like it fired that good though. That one I definitely hit. Let's get some of them up above. I took both of them out. Get another one up above. I don't know if I got another round in here or not. Yeah, I hit that one too. And that was it. So, we hit 9. I'm going to grab those two that didn't come down. We'll see where the BB hit on them. They didn't do bad. Look at that one. Dead center. This one, darn near close to dead center. So that gun was shooting pretty good. I don't want to step on these rounds because, as you know, if you've seen the first video or all the videos we've done with this gun, you have a tendency to lose those rounds, and they're reusable. So let me set these back up for the other gun, pick up all my rounds if I can find them here, because we're going to be needing them when, yeah, that's right, we're going to go over the 50-yard range and just see what happens. I don't think much. And by the way, that round that I said in that last one, it didn't hit the can. It did, because all those cans but one have a hole in them, and the one that didn't have a hole was the one that got knocked off by the other can up above. So yeah, that actually hit all the cans. It just didn't knock it over, evidently. It went right through it. So now it's the Henry's turn with the Aguila Super Colibri, and see how that works. This is a little bit different picking this up with a Skinner. Now that hit that thing. It didn't knock it over, as you can see. So they must be pretty tough cans. Hit that one too. This Colibri, so that shows you this Colibri this Super Colibri is about the same as an air gun. And it's supposed to, even the sound of it. I'll try to get those up above. I hit it, didn't even knock it over. Get it down a little. Hit that one, did not knock it over. Hit that one, didn't knock it over. That one I knocked over. So I'm going to grab those that we didn't knock over, and we'll see just what took place. Here's the ones that we didn't knock over, and just like the other ones, the ones that we didn't knock over were dead center shots. You see right here, because I know that upper one there, there's a dead center on that one. There is on that one too, which I'll show you in a bit. Get rid of some of these. Got one, I think that one hit right here, but it didn't knock it over. This one, this is the can that got knocked over by the other can, if you remember that, with the Umarex air gun. And so this is the only hole that's in it, is the one that, and in fact even the back. See the back, how it blows it out much more, and it's more of a fanned out. That's why you know the 22 hit it. So it hit dead center, didn't go over. I don't get it. I was looking for, oh here's the other one. Again, you can tell where you hit with the regular bullet. Goes in here, you follow it around, see how it blows out the back? This is how the air gun blows it out. It's just got a little bit of pip, that's it. But back here, the regular 22 round, that blows it out there. So what do you say we take them, I'm going to load them back up, and we're going to go over. We're going to shoot at the 50-yard range. I've got to set up one of my bigger clanging targets for a different one, the air gun one. That's what we're going to shoot at, and we'll see what works the best. Again, that's only 500 feet per second on the Henry that I'm shooting with the Colibri, and the other one's 600 feet, but there's a difference in the round itself. Again, 20 grain as opposed to the little BB. So let's set that target up, and then we'll go to the 50-yard range. Well, here we are at 50 yards, and I think you can see that red dot way up there. And this is going to be interesting. I have my doubts if either one of these will make it, because I haven't had real good success with the quiet ammo from this distance. But that one is one of our sign metal targets. So we should be able to hear it. Basically, that's what we're going to be doing. I could zoom you in a little bit, I guess. Well, there you go. I got you zoomed in a little bit more. Whether you'll actually be able to see them hit, I don't know. Okay, we got to round in, and we'll see if we can get that. This is the air gun, by the way, the Umarex air gun. By golly, I hit it at 50 yards. That's kind of impressive. Again. Well, Henry with its Colibri may have its competition cut out for it. I really did not think this would make it up there. Takes a little bit. We're going to fire all 10 rounds. Just make sure that, because that means the CO2 is even running down, and it's still doing it. But if you remember when we did that one to see how many rounds, it'll shoot a lot of rounds. That one didn't make it. That one did. So we've had one round that hasn't made it. That one did. It didn't sound like it would. And it's making it swing, so, and that was the last round. So, yep, that was the last round on that. So what we'll do now is I want to pick these up first, and then I'm going to pick up the Henry. We're going to start shooting it. All right, I found all my rounds, because as you know, as I told you before, they are reusable. So, and we'll see now. This Henry does. I think I just damaged the bullet on this one, so hopefully it'll work. Yep, it hit it harder than you can see that right now. It's actually quieter, I think, than the doggone BB gun. Sounds like it. By golly, it's making the trip. At 500 feet per second, it's making it. Barely, but it's making it. That one didn't. That one sure did. That one didn't. Another one didn't. I've noticed that on this ammo sometimes they even got a different sound. But when it's got it, it has it. You can tell that. Okay, we're out. Well, you know, it's unbelievable how close these compared. Just by going to the ammo. If I had used a higher powered ammo in this Henry right here, you would have seen a difference, especially at this distance of 50 yards. But as far as what we did, the air gun actually outperformed the Aguila Super Colibri. Kind of weird, really. I didn't think that would happen, but it did. There was a harder impact, no doubt, when you were able to hit it with this. And I know this gun is really on. Well, you could see that from the cans when we were shooting at it there. They were hitting right in the center. And that's why evidently, I don't know, hit a can in the center and don't fall over. That's kind of weird, but anyway, that's what it's doing. And this Umarex lever action Cowboy, that's a heck of a little gun, really. And it's got a lot more rounds to be fired in it, because as I said, if you go back and look at the video that we did, where we were testing as how many rounds would go through it on a single loading of 2 CO2 cartridges, because those of you that didn't see it, this does take 2 CO2 cartridges, and I show you how to load those too in a video. And these are the rounds right here that are reusable. Those of you that you didn't see that, I recommend that you hit the subscribe button down there and go back and take a look at all those, because I've done several videos on this gun and how to load these the quick way of putting the BBs out, which Doc McKay up in Canada told me about. Lay them out, take them, put them down like that, and the BB pops right in. That is a lot quicker way to do it, and especially when you're trying to do videos like I do. Anyway, that's what we did. We did the comparison, as I told you in the one video we were going to do, and I'm really glad we did. This was a lot of fun. We're going to be doing another comparison too, and that's to the Umarex Colt Peacemaker. And we're going to take a Ruger Wrangler and compare that one. And again, we're going to be using Colibri ammunition, but a different Colibri. It will be a straight Colibri, which is about 400 feet per second. Anyway, that's going to be the other video. And that was this one, and I would say these are doggone close. So until next time, shoot safe and have a great day of plinking.